Hi friends, myself Narmada. I am a senior software engineer having 9 years of experience as a Microsoft technology. So today agenda how you can load multiple CSV file to the SQL Server by using Foreach Loop File Enumerator. What is Foreach Loop File Enumerator? It will repeat the control flow task in number of times, similar to the for each loop in any programming language. It's used to enumerate files present in the specified folder. SSIS for each file enumerator will also traverse the subfolders present in the specified folder. Okay? For example, I just want to enumerate the file present in the specified folder. That time we can use for each file enumerator. For example, let's take this one of the directory. So here, if you see there are three files present. You just want to load these three files into SQL Server. What you will do? You can simply say like, I can use data flow task and I can transfer the data. Imagine you have in this directory around 1000 files. Is that possible to load 1000 files by creating 1000 data flow tasks? It will be very difficult, right? So to resolve this kind of issue, you can use for each loop file enumerator. So if you place that task, it will enumerate the each file in the directory and we can load the file one by one to the SQL server by using single task only. Okay. So here in this example tutorial, we are just going to load these three files to this SQL server table. Okay, this is the table. So I'm just having this is the structure I'm having. What we are going to do, we are just going to load the all three files data to the SQL server table object in this table name. Okay, just let's start how we can. I'm just creating new SSIS package. So now you just drag and drop for each loop file container. So double click this container. So just select the collection as a for each loop file enumerator. Browse the directory where you kept the file, right? So SSIS tutorial for each file enumerator. So in this I just want to traverse CSV file. Okay, just to traverse subfolders. Check this box and do variable mapping. Create new variable and this variable name I'm just giving file path. Okay, just click OK. Then why we are doing this step, I hope you guys understand because here in this folder we are just retrieving the file one by one by using for each loop enumerator. So then while fetching the file directory, the result will be stored here in the file path. Okay. For example, while reading the first file, this file name with the path, it will be stored here in this variable. When second iteration will happen, that time this file will be get read and that path will be stored here in this variable. That means it override the value. Then third iteration, this file will be read and that directory path will be stored here in this file path, directory path with the file name. Okay, click OK. Now you just drag and drop the data flow task. Double click that, define the source. The source should be flat file because we are just loading data from the CSV file, right? Just click new, then browse, select all files. This and text to qualifier, it should be double quotation. If you see the value, it's a double quotation text to qualifier. That's why you could see this. So that's why you just give text qualifier double quotation. Okay. Okay. Now you just see how the data read from the CSV file. See, all are string only. Because whenever we are retrieving data from the CSV file or Excel file, it will be string only data type. If you see here data type, you could see string, correct? String. So just you need to compare with your target database. If you see how we created in the target database the data type, if you see address ID is integer, these are all n varchar. But this is string. This is not n varchar. We need to convert. So then here if you see state provisionary, it's a integer. So but here string. So to convert this, we can use data type conversion in the next step. Okay. Click OK. Here, but address ID, if you see this address ID, it's an identity column. So you don't need to load the data. So we can ignore the mapping while doing. Okay. Sorry, click. I just cancelled it. All files. Just do one more time. The text qualifier is the quotation columns advanced preview. Okay. Click OK. Now define the data type conversion because we need to convert the data type, correct? Because the source it was read like string. So address ID I don't want because that is a identity column in the SQL table. So now if you see output alias name for the converted value, it will be stored in the output alias name. This is the new alias name. So I'm just going to convert to Unicode string. Just elaborating this, you could see D2W string. This is what integer. So I'm just selecting 4 bytes and integer. Here the code. But this is for date and time. So I'm just selecting DB date and time. Okay. Database date. Click OK. Now you just choose the destination. What destination? OLEDB destination. Because you are going to transfer data to the SQL server. Correct? Just select the OLEDB destination. Create new. Select the OLEDB driver for SQL server. Then give the server name. Then use insert catalog as your database name, connection. Click OK. Click OK. Now the table name should be person.address to mapping. So here mapping, right? So it's automatically directed based on the alias name, common name, right? But this is not the case because data conversion, we have converted the address line 1 to city, all thing. So the alias name is what? Copy of address line 1, correct? So just remove this mapping now. Otherwise, instead of removing, you can select here only. So address ID I don't want because that is identity column. Address line 1, you should have select copy of address line 1 because this is the converted column name, correct? In the data derived column. So this copy of address line 2 and copy of city you need to select. This is copy of state provision ID. This is copy of postal code. This is not required. We are not going to load the data because there is no value present for this column in the Excel. So modify date, copy of modify date. So all set, click OK. Okay, now all thing we have said, but the only one thing is pending like flat file connection manager. Because this is static now, we need to make dynamic. Correct? Otherwise, the data will get created in the same file every time. So just make dynamic. Just go the expression connection string expression. This will be having the full path, so you don't need to worry. Click OK, then click OK. See FX symbol came, then it's a dynamic. Now save it. Go and run the task. See, the task has been completed. Just go and check all the data has been loaded or not. Okay, overall 23 records loaded. Okay, this is the way you have to play around with the for each loop file enumerator. I hope you understand well. So if you like my channel, please subscribe and support me. Thank you so much.